Britain has delivered in recent years. Please welcome the multiple world champion, King of the Jungle, Carl Fogarty, MBE, ladies and gentlemen. Carl, welcome. When you got up, I heard you heave a huge sigh of relief. It's nearly all over me.
No, I'm still in one piece as well. Let's just make sure I stay that way in half an hour's time, but I'm going for it this time. I'm going to get the final this time.
Good man. I mean, you've enjoyed it. You've enjoyed the racing. I mean, I thought you were under orders from the wife that you weren't ever to race again.
She doesn't know I'm doing it. I haven't told her. I just said I'm going to do a bit of a show and sliding around with some other guys, just waving to the crowd. Which is pretty much what I'm doing with the speed I'm going. But no, she doesn't know. So don't anybody tell her. You know. My days of racing are supposed to be finished, and like I said, the way I'm going, it's pretty much finished anyway.
You've forgotten about social media, it will be all over it.
Yeah, you know what? No, it is great fun. I'm not going to laugh out though, it is funny, it really is funny. The boys are proper on it, and obviously they've been doing it a lot of years, and but yeah, I'm enjoying it. One more show to go, nearly there.
Well done, Carl. King Carl Fogarty, MB, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Next up, a young man a gentleman. He's still young, evergreen, a guy who's really, the crowd took him to their hearts many, many years ago in British Superbike. The most successful British Superbike rider never to win the title. He hates me saying that, but you all know I'm talking about Chris the Stalker Walker. Well, Chris, you've had a fairly successful day so far. You're doing well, a couple of race wins, and you're really on it.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I kept out of trouble in the first two races. Managed to win the final by watching the TV and seeing who was behind and taking the inside line at the right time. But they want blood in the last one of the day, and Foggy's he's desperate to win one before he goes. He's not doing this tomorrow, so he's giving us a warning shot.
Well, you're not all going to give him a chance, are you?
No way.
Well done. Chris Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant. Now tomorrow, Carl is not riding tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have here a Spanish Superbike rider, Ruben Saus, who you will have heard about. So looking forward to seeing the Latino. Now, what we've got here, and I talked about it, we've got a mixture of experience and successful proven riders against a batch of young guns. And I'm going to get those young guns up here now. First of all, riding number 14 with the yellow plate, Lee Bob Jackson. Number 14 with the white plate, one of a pair of twins, Tim and Tom Neve. This is Tim Neve. We'll also have his brother Tom up as well, who'll be riding 68. And on number 47, Richard Cooper. So these are guys who've never been here on the arena here at the Carol Ash MCN show before. But I have to say, I'll start with Lee here. They've taken to it like the proverbial ducks to water, haven't you?
Yeah, well, to be honest, I had a little bit of an inkling that was coming here, so I've had about 2 or 3 weeks practice, otherwise I'll probably be miles behind, but it's definitely been a good show so far, and you know, the crowd's been really good and the racing's been even better, so you know, we can't thank the guys enough for bringing the bike and getting the show on.
Are you surprised, might not be the right word, but are you impressed with the speed that some of these guys have got?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, all these riders here are world class, and obviously Tim and Tom have grown up racing flat track, and you know, you're racing against the likes of Neil, Chris, Carl, and James, Richard, but everyone's world class, so it's definitely close racing.
Brilliant. Well, you're learning a bit as well, Tim. Tim, this is a bit more up your street because you are a British champion on flat track, which takes care of that end of the circuit, but it does absolutely nothing for this end, which is new to everyone, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, it's definitely a bit different adding a board into the racetrack. Yeah, it mucks you up a little bit, but yeah, we grew up doing flat track in the back garden on the farm, so it's mega, I love doing it.
Tell us about 2018. You're coming out of 600, stock 600s, and you're going where?
Yeah, we're heading to Supersport next year. We've had 2 years in stock 600s. Yeah, we're going to have a go at Supersport and see how we get on.
Good luck with that. I'll be there every round. We'll get in touch, won't we, Tom? Twin brother, brotherly competition as always, and here is just as bad. You just want to beat him.
Oh yeah, of course you do. Yeah, I know if Tim beats me, I've had a bad day.
What about these other guys? It's no disgrace losing to Chris Walker, is it?
No, I've had some real good battles with Chris. I think he's still got it anyway.
Yeah, he'll be pleased to hear you say that. I mean, he's still capable of running a superbike really quickly.
Yeah, to be fair, I've followed him a few laps around it, and he's not scared of stuffing up inside here, and yeah, he's a hard rider.
Well done. Off you go then, Tom. Richard Cooper, if you don't go to British Superbike, he's been around the scene a few years at British Superbike, but does well in every single class he rides in. This year, though, up to another level again.
Yeah, this year back in the British Superbike Championship with Bill Bay Suzuki, really the official factory team. So nice to get back in with the big boys. Yeah, it's something I've done in the past. I've proved that I can fight for race wins and podiums. So the aim is again to do that this year. But before that, let the fun begin.
Bill Bass, Suzuki, the Stuart Hicken and Steve Hicken team. You seem to have a good, almost family relationship with them, Richard.
Yeah, you know, Stuart and Steve who run the Bill Bay Suzuki team, they're very much like myself, they're hands-on, you know, they like to get involved and I like that, it makes me feel comfortable and if you speak to any rider, if they're happy in their circumstances, they go fast. So yeah, that's why I enjoy riding for them guys.
Brilliant, good luck and good luck in this as well.